Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Planet Tyro, and I want to say happy International Animation Day. Yes, guys, here on Planet Tyro for the last 3 years, and maybe this might be the last year because of some personal changes, but we like to celebrate International Animation. We've been doing it this year, focusing on Ralph Bakshi. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to put a link in the top right corner up there. Top right corner there. If you're on YouTube, click on the top right corner. I'll put a link to our playlist because we've been covering international animation. We've always been trying to do something special for animation on this day, and a lot of people just don't know. So on this recording, I wanted to find a title that was worthy to celebrate international animation, and we got a very special title that I heard about was in production for like 5 years, and last year I saw the trailer. This year I went to the London Film Festival to see it because it hasn't got a wide release, and it's not going to be out in wide release for a while. And I'm talking about the Vincent Van Gogh biopic crime movie, animated rotoscope movie called Loving Vincent. Guys, I'll put it on the screen here. Now, this is a movie about the life and death of Vincent Van Gogh, and I don't know shit about Vincent Van Gogh. I just know the basic, he was an artist, very well celebrated, and he's one of those few artists that he became more popular after his death, and people love his art and stuff like that. So the thing that makes this movie special, and again, because of YouTube, I don't think I could put a lot of clips on the screen, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to put a clip here, and again, check out the full trailer in the top right corner. This is a movie that has been rotoscoping. We've spoke about some rotoscope movies before, like I think it was the Waltz with Bashir, and even A Scanner Darkly. This animation style's been used before, but what makes this movie special is that obviously you get the actors to film the actual live action segments, and then you do animation on top of it. We even spoke about that movie Truth Has Fallen, which is a similar process. But this movie is different, where they did film, I believe, the actors in live action, but they got a bunch of artists. I believe over 2,000 artists. So again, I put it on the screen. There's a Wikipedia page explaining how they did this. I think they got over 2,000 artists to oil paint every frame with this movie, and I think there's like, what is it, 10,000 or 60,000 frames that were sold of this movie. So every part of this movie you see is an actual oil painting. And when you're watching the movie, again, if you've seen rotoscope movies, you've seen this before, but it's pretty gorgeous. The movie is in 4:3, so it's not widescreen, and again, I think that's because they're painting, so they gotta just stick to that kind of aspect ratio. And the story itself is, I'll just say off the bat, this isn't going to please everyone. Although this is an animated movie, this is a period piece movie that is aesthetically just animated. So this isn't for kids, and I think some people might even find this boring, but it's a drama. This movie is a drama, and it's a sad movie. Ultimately, it's a sad movie because, Vincent Van Gogh was dealing with depression most of his life, and the story is told. I guess one of the criticisms is that the movie doesn't build up to Vincent Van Gogh's death. It's kind of told at a place. This guy who is trying to find out how Vincent Van Gogh died, or was he killed? It's kind of I don't want to say a murder mystery, but it's this mystery of this guy trying to find out how he died and about Vincent Van Gogh's life. And he goes around meeting everyone close to Vincent Van Gogh at the time of his death, before and after. And the movie does a lot of flashbacks to Vincent Van Gogh and a lot of things he said. And my overall thoughts of the movie is that it's a thoughtful movie. It is a thoughtful movie. And the painting, the oil painting, rotoscoping style is beautiful. When it starts, it's really nice to watch. But I will say that, for better or for worse, as I was watching the movie, I actually just forgot about the actual visual oil painting, because honestly, they don't do anything super extravagant with it. I mean, you're seeing nice things, like there's some transitions that are cool, but most of the time you're just watching me, watching live action, visually different. And after the first 45 minutes, I actually just felt like I was watching a live action movie. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I just got kind of used to it. And I don't know, it is kind of a criticism, because after a while I just got used to it. And the story is very dry. This story is very dry, and most of it is people standing there talking about Vincent Van Gogh and the experiences. And Vincent Van Gogh, the actor playing him, gets to talk about his experiences a lot as well. And it's pretty sad. I mean, the movie, I was watching it in the cinema at the London Film Festival, and it was very dry, it was very sad. There wasn't a lot of people in the cinema, and it was, you know, very adult. And, you know, I don't want to say I got bored, but after a while, it was like, okay, the animation aspect is fine, but the story, it didn't engross me. But I found it interesting because I didn't know about Vincent Van Gogh. I never knew about his life, and I, just as such a popular person in history and for the art, you know, I was interested in the story. But the movie didn't. I think the movie could have been written in a much more engaging way, because it was just like this kind of murder mystery and a lot of talking heads, just two guys standing next to each other talking, or a guy and a girl talking, and there's flashbacks, and they do a little things to spice up the animation, oil painting, rotoscoping thing. But to be honest with you, I just forgot about the rotoscoping after the first 45 minutes, and it just became a straight drama. And because of that, as a recommendation, I don't know what to say, because of that, I can't say rush to see it in the cinema, because I really do feel like the animation, it's an animated movie, but the experience is with the story mostly. And in terms of mass appeal, is it going to appeal to the masses? It's a very depressing movie, I'm not going to lie. By the end of it, don't get me, it's heartfelt and it's sweet, and you know, some lines that Vincent Van Gogh has is very thoughtful and very memorable, and you know, if you don't know, it's nice to, you know, be accustomed with it. But the movie, as a movie going experience, I think this is definitely suited to watch at home. 100%. Watch it at home. Again, it's 4:3, so again, if you go to the cinema expecting a widescreen, that didn't really bother me, but it was noticeable because of black bars. But I thought it was kind of cool. First movie I saw in the cinema with black bars. And that's all I really got to say. Vincent Van Gogh, I came away from the movie having an appreciation for Vincent Van Gogh as a person, for having an appreciation for people that suffer with depression, and just seeing something different. Well, not so different, because again, I've seen Rotoscoped movies before. We've reviewed a few of them on the channel. So I would say that I wasn't blown away, but Vincent Van Gogh as a person was compelling, and the art style that was there in the Vincent Van Gogh style for the execution of the whole movie, visually, those two things made it very watchable. If I had to give this a rating, I would give it a low solid B. I have to be fair, because again, I thought it was a nice think piece and it was a very human story, but the animation did not blow me away, and I was expecting a bit more with this. I thought it would be a little bit more creative, but it's pretty cool. I'm not trying to take anything away from it. A lot of the feedback I saw online said they wish it was shorter and then they got bored by it. But if you look on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, the scores are high. They're pretty good. It's kind of a spectacle, but again, to be honest with you, you're going to see it on home video because it's not got a wide release anyway. And I'll say it's worth a check, but know what you're getting yourself into, because this is a serious movie about depression, about someone who has a sad end. And just honestly, Vincent Van Gogh's life and how it ended is very grim. I was surprised how he actually died, because it was slow and depressing, and it just made me feel bad. But it was a lovely story, even though it was a dark story, a depressing story. It was a human story, and it made me want to check out Vincent Van Gogh's art a little bit. But again, I could just be the hipster guy giving you my impression. What did you think? Did you manage to see the movie? Not likely at the time of this recording, but if you have seen the movie and you agree with me, you got other opposing opinion, leave it down in the comments down below. But you know what? This was a perfect movie to discuss on International Animation Day, because it was something different. This is definitely something out of the norm. Even if you've seen Rotoscoped movies before, I enjoyed the movie. It was fine, and it's a nice adult movie. But just don't take your kids to see this, because your kids will fall asleep. But anyway, guys, that's it, guys. You know, what are you doing for International Animation Day? Do you even give a shit? Because a lot of people don't even know it's International Animation Day. They don't even care. It is October 28th. Even I'm kind of forgetting, but guys, we do a whole thing on International Animation Day. Check out the playlist in the top right hand corner up there. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. If you're listening on the podcast, there'll be links in the description, so even if you can't see my beautiful face, you can click on the link down there and you'll get the whole playlist. Thanks for watching, guys. Maybe we'll see you in 2018 with some international animation feature. Maybe not. Stay tuned. But thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you on the next recording. Take care. Peace.